Why does waiting hurt more than failure? Why does doing nothing feel worse than doing the wrong thing? Most people don't suffer because their life is hard. They suffer because they are stuck between what was and what hasn't happened yet. Waiting creates a special kind of pain. It's quiet, it's invisible, and it's deeply exhausting. You wake up every day hoping something will change. You pray, you plan, you try to stay positive, but nothing moves. And slowly, the mind begins to break the spirit. Psychology explains this first. The human brain is wired to seek control and certainty. When nothing is happening, the mind feels unsafe. Not because danger is present, but because direction is missing. Uncertainty triggers anxiety. Delay triggers helplessness. Silence triggers overthinking. So your mind fills the gap with fear. What if I'm wasting my life? What if this never works? What if God forgot me? This is why waiting feels like suffering. Not because nothing is happening, but because too much is happening inside you. Faith adds a deeper layer. Most people think waiting means God is inactive. Scripture shows the opposite. Joseph waited in prison. David waited before becoming king. Jesus waited 30 years before his ministry. Waiting is not punishment. It is preparation. God often delays the outer breakthrough to build inner capacity, because if your situation changes before your character does, you won't be able to hold what you prayed for. Waiting reshapes your patience. Waiting humbles your ego. Waiting strengthens your trust. And this is the part nobody preaches about. Waiting exposes your idols. It shows you what you depend on more than God. Your timeline, your plans, your need for control, your fear of being behind. Waiting forces surrender. And surrender feels like loss before it feels like peace. This is why waiting hurt. It is the death of your old self before the birth of your new one. Psychology confirms this too. Growth happens in identity shifts. Before your life upgrades, your mind must upgrade. Before your blessing arrives, your emotional maturity must arrive. And this inner transition feels like suffering, because you are shedding a version of yourself that once felt safe. So if you are waiting right now, you are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are being trained for what comes next. Here is the real lesson. Waiting is not wasted time. It is inner construction. And what God builds in silence often lasts longer than what arrives in noise. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to Wise Story House, where psychology meets faith and wisdom speaks plainly.